Hello there, my friends. In this video, I want to show you how I use an app called MileIQ to track my mileage for my DoorDash and Amazon Flex business. So with that, guys, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to show you how I use it. I'm going to log into my account here, and I'm using RoboForm. If you know, you know. Now it's time to get serious and get your mileage down. So I'm going to go back. I haven't done December. So as a bit of a tutorial, I'm going to show you. I do all my mileage reconciliation online. I'm also going to show you how I use it on the phone. But for tracking the miles, I find it's easier to do it on a laptop or desktop. So I'm going to go back here into December and show you some basic things. We have reports here, which these are my total miles for 2023, total miles for 2024. You can see there's a significant amount of money there. The subscription cost $8.99 a month. I will have a link down below this video. There isn't an affiliate program, but I'll just put it down there so it's easy for you to get. Settings, you set up your profile, password, notifications. I usually have these three checked. Integrations, you can integrate it with Concur, but I don't know. Here's the regular link. It's good to put your primary car in there, what it is, and your odometer. I did have a Honda Accord, but I got crashed, so I put that in there. Mileage rates and miles or kilometers. Auto classification, you can check on here to have frequent drives. If I have a drive to the station, I have that set up as a frequent drive. It automatically classifies that. Then you have custom purposes. This is where you can add additional purposes. As you see on the business side here, I've got Amazon Flex and Dash, and then I have between dashes here. I do some airport shoveling, so I have that on there as a business. And then I've got these three on here. For personal trips, I just put a flat personal trip. And then you can see here, a Scooter Cannonball is a event that I do, and I keep that there just to track my miles because it's an event that goes across the country every 2 years, and it's fun to track that. And then on personal side, I have an airport run. Sometimes I make an airport run for a friend that I don't charge, and then other times I have airport runs that I do charge. So I use those as well. So let's go to drives, back here to drives. Oh, I'm going to change this back to December because I haven't finished up December. But I'm just going to quickly show you how it works. These two small trips, obviously I've got them categorized as personal trips. These trips here, 5 mile, obviously they're personal trips as well. Let's see, these trips here, you can also click on it and it gives you a little map of where you went. You can see December 29th, this was from Rossford. Yep, this right here was a Amazon. I'm going to click the little business side and put Flex there. That was an Amazon Flex drive. Here, these are just this trip on Sunday. These are all personal. I'm going to change this to personal and make those personal trips. Same thing here. I drove 3 miles that day. It's personal trip. And then again here on this Friday, I'm going to go here. You can do it 2 ways. Personal trip, boom. Those are done. Let me get to them where I've got a Amazon Flex drive. Right here. You can see they're all Amazon Flex. I can tell. And so I'm just going to change those here to business, Amazon Flex. Wednesday, this is 17th. Yep, these are all Amazon Flex trips as well. But you get the idea. It's really simple to use. To give you an idea here on the reports too, I'm just going to show you. This is last year's report. You can collect it as a CSV file or a PDF file. Those things, that goes to show you how much money you can deduct from your taxes. So keep that in mind. It's very important for you to track your mileage. This is just a simple way that I use MileIQ. It's not very hard. I'm going to show you now how I use it on my phone. Okay, here's MileIQ in the phone app. To swipe right is for business. To swipe left is for personal. I'm going to swipe that left for personal. Now, again, I do all my reconciliation and mile calculations on a laptop, but I did want to show you
how it works. This particular one was a business one. This is a business one. I'll go back and change those to be Amazon Flex. That's why I like to use those specific categories. So that's basically it. It lists all drives like this in a linear first. It gives you summaries. You can send a report through there. And then it's got your settings here. Drive detection active. I want that set on active at all times. You can give it best practices, what determines the drive. These are all things that you can troubleshoot with. Custom purposes, you can do that here. Create a new personal or a new business purpose here. You can also change the icon if you want. I particularly like the gold one. If you want to share MileIQ, I'll leave a link below this video. So that's pretty much it. So bottom line is, no matter what, you should be tracking your miles. If you haven't tracked your miles in the past, start thinking about tracking them in the future. There's plenty of mile apps out there. Just make sure they automatically track your miles as long as the app's on. That's the most important thing. Also, I have a free offer. I have a tax guide that I put together after 5 years in gig work. I've learned a few things that can save some money on taxes, and I put together this free tax guide here, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below this video. I've got over 25,000 deliveries completed, and I've learned a few things about doing your taxes when you're doing gig work. And then one last thing I want to leave you is just another possibility that you can create an additional income source with what you're doing now. I use an app called Let's Goal, and it's basically a goal setting app, and it's great for entrepreneurs. It's a $10 a month app, but it pays 80% commissions on every sale you make. So you can create another income stream. Every time I take an Amazon Flex delivery, I take a screenshot of my delivery route, where I went that day, and how many packages I have. And that way it correlates date to date. I know you could do that in your earnings app inside of the Amazon Flex app or in your DoorDash app, but it's good to know what you did that day. And I put this in my journal every single day. So it is absolutely a great practical use for that. I'll have a link down below the video as well if you want to check that out. So guys, with that, appreciate you taking the time. Give me a lot of likes or thumbs up and a subscription, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care and have a great day.